In 1901, police in Poitiers, France, received a mysterious anonymous letter. It claimed that a woman was being held captive in horrific conditions in a locked room by her own family. When police arrived at the Monnier family home, a respected household in the city, they discovered a dark, sealed-off room on the upper floor. What they found inside would horrify even the most hardened investigators. Lying on a rotting straw mattress, emaciated, naked, and covered in filth, was Blanche Monnier, a once beautiful socialite who had vanished 25 years earlier at the age of 25. She weighed barely 55 pounds. The room was coated in layers of feces, food scraps, insects, and rot. There was no sunlight, no ventilation, and an overwhelming stench of decay. Blanche hadn't seen the outside world since 1876. Her crime? Falling in love. Blanche had planned to marry a man her aristocratic mother disapproved of, a lawyer with little wealth. Her mother, Louise Monnier, and her brother decided that if Blanche wouldn't give up the relationship, they would lock her away until she obeyed. They told everyone she had disappeared. Over the decades, neighbors speculated, but no one imagined the truth. Blanche had spent a quarter of a century alone in that room, mentally and physically broken. She begged to be let out. She cried, screamed, and waited, but no help came. After her discovery, the public was outraged. Louise Monnier was arrested but died shortly afterward. Her brother, who had helped cover up the crime, was declared mentally unfit and escaped conviction. Blanche was taken to a hospital and placed under psychiatric care. Though she was rescued, the damage was irreversible. She suffered severe mental health issues from years of isolation and trauma. Blanche lived out the rest of her life in care, dying in 1913, 12 years after her release and 37 years after her imprisonment began. For 25 years, a woman lived in a prison of silence, only meters from people who could have saved her, but never knew she was there. This is the real horror of the Blanche Monnier case. Not just physical imprisonment, but the psychological torture of time, abandonment, and betrayal by her own family. It remains one of the darkest cases of domestic captivity and emotional cruelty ever recorded in Europe.